Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm so excited to be sharing with you two wishlist jewelry unboxings. One of them has been on my wish list for the longest time, so I'm sure you won't be surprised. Other one was a little bit of a surprise from hubby for our anniversary, which was a few weeks ago. You guys know that we don't typically do luxury gifts for milestones like anniversaries and birthdays just for the sake of it, but it kind of just happened and I have been loving it so much. So let's get started with the first unboxing, which is actually finally my perfect diamond tennis bracelet. You know that I've been looking for the perfect tennis bracelet for the longest time and chatted to you about it so many times in so many wish list videos, and many of you asked me to share it whenever I find the one, so here it is. You know that I've checked out a few different tennis bracelets from brands like Tiffany, Hearts on Fire, and even Cartier, and after trying on so many styles, I realized my favorite style is the prong-set style, as in the Tiffany Victoria style, as well as the Hearts on Fire Temptation bracelet. But I was so hesitant because of the really high price point. Both of them in the carat weight that I was looking at were around 25,000 Australian dollars, and I thought to myself I could probably find a really nice alternative just as good quality in maybe lab-grown diamonds. I just felt with something like a diamond tennis bracelet, lab-grown diamonds will have exactly the same physical, chemical and visual properties as your traditional mined diamonds, but at a much lower price point, so I decided to go down that path. But it was really hard to find the prong-set style that I had my heart on, and I am so glad that I finally found the one that is in the perfect setting that I wanted, in a really nice price range with amazing quality and craftsmanship from a brand called Angara. They specialize in handcrafted, made-to-order fine jewelry, and I am so honored to be collaborating with them in this portion of today's video. They also kindly gave us a discount code for our community, which I'll leave on screen. Okay, enough rambling. Let's get into the box. Out comes the beautiful, luxurious box, and then there's another really luxurious inner box. And ta-da! Here it is. I got the beautiful prong-set round lab-grown diamond link tennis bracelet. Isn't this just so sparkly and stunning? Like I mentioned, I really wanted the prong setting. So if you can see each diamond, you've got the 3 prongs, so you can really see each diamond really well. I can just see how this setting maximizes light exposure on each stone, so every diamond catches the light independently, versus something like the bezel set or your traditional continuous diamond tennis bracelet, which covers some edges and sides and blocks some light so the diamonds don't pop as much. This one features F to G color diamonds, which are basically colorless, has fierce clarity, and a total carat weight of just under 3, 2 7/8 to be exact, on solid 14 karat white gold. Can't wait to put it on my wrist. Here we have it. How beautiful is it? The size is perfect. This one is customized to my wrist size, which is about 16 centimeters. Then to show you the lobster claw clasp, which is really easy to work with. You lift this bit away and then you slide this in until you hear the click, and then close this over that little hook there, and this bracelet is super secure. And to remove it, you just need to open that little clip again and then press this and pull it out. I really love it on its own, but the wrist stack that I had in mind is actually to stack it with my Cartier mini Panthea watch, which is just my go-to everyday watch. So I thought the mini Panthea watch goes perfectly with my new tennis bracelet. Oh my goodness, how perfect do they look? I love the size of this bracelet with my mini Panthea watch. I am absolutely in love with this stack. So why did I choose to go with Angara? Obviously their quality and craftsmanship are just a given. They're immaculate. It is a family-run business with 3 generations of experience in gemology. Every one of their pieces is expertly crafted with premium quality metals and gemstones and the finest attention to detail. But my absolute favorite thing about Angara is how customizable their pieces are, as they only start manufacturing your piece after you place the order. They meticulously make your own jewelry after you place your order to suit your needs and your budget. So they have so many different styles to choose from. You can customize different diamond settings, different gemstones, like if you want to spend a bit more and go for the natural diamonds or lab diamonds, like in my case. You can also choose from 18 karat gold, 14 karat gold. They'll make the size to fit you perfectly. As I've mentioned, I went with the lab grown diamonds on a 14 karat solid white gold because their price point really made sense to me. The lab diamonds have exactly the same properties as your mine diamonds, and I went with the 14 karat white gold because for the practicality, durability, and performance, 14 karat gold is just good enough for me. So I chose not to go with the 18 karat gold option, but you could if you want to spend a little bit more. So on pricing, my exact one is around $2,500 US, which is amazing when you compare it to the other options that I was considering from the other designer brands that were upwards of $16,000 US. But if you want to make it more comparable and go with the 18 karat gold, you are still looking at around $4,000, which just makes so much sense to me. So basically, Angara offers Fifth Avenue quality for a fraction of the price. Angara does everything from sourcing to manufacturing in-house, and that's why they can create high quality bespoke jewelry at affordable prices up to 30% off other retailers. And it was really hard for me to find a prong-set tennis bracelet, so I'm so glad that Angara offered that style. Their pieces are so comfortable to wear, no sharp edges, no harsh prongs. Comes with a lifetime warranty, so it is worth your investment that you can wear today and also pass it down generations. Their customer service is so good with free express shipping internationally, free easy returns, even free fine jewelry gift with every purchase. Every purchase also comes with a certificate of authenticity. This is mine for my bracelet. It's got all of the details about my piece. They also offer flexible financing options and free engraving for rings. So yeah, I am so glad to finally have my perfect diamond tennis bracelet. It'll be perfect for every day on its own or stacked with my other watches or bracelets, as it is so minimal yet elegant. But it'll also dress up beautifully for evening occasions and dressier occasions because the diamonds just add such a statement. I am so impressed with that quality. I would even consider adding another tennis bracelet in the future in maybe the classic setting. They do have the classic round tennis bracelet, maybe in a larger carat weight. We'll see. I might add that to my wish list. So I'll leave a link to Angara as well as a link to my tennis bracelet in the description section below and my discount code, so you can get even a better deal if you happen to find anything you love. So don't forget to check out Angara. I'd love to know if any of you guys are searching for a diamond tennis bracelet as well. If you are hunting for one, let me know what kind of style and what carat weight you are after in the comments below. I always love to know what's on your wish list. Thank you so much, Angara, for partnering up with me in this portion of today's video, and thank you guys always for making these amazing collaborations possible by watching my videos. Alright, next we have a new piece from Cartier, which was a surprise gift from hubby for our anniversary a few weeks ago. It wasn't a complete surprise as we actually went in together to pick it out, but it was kind of unexpected that one afternoon he just said, let's go to the city. I was like, why? He's like, oh, I just want to check out a few things. And then he was like, let's go into Cartier. And I thought we're just going to browse as we do because we love checking out what's new and all of that. So we went in and he wanted me to try some pieces on. We have actually tried this piece on a number of times previously, but never really purchased it. But this day he just said, love it. Let's just get it. So I just went with the flow, and the sales associate asked, oh, is it a special occasion? He said, oh, it was our wedding anniversary a couple of days ago. So yeah, that was how it happened. Impulsive, but at the same time not, because it is a piece that we've both loved the few times that we've already tried it on previously. So yeah, that's how it happened. We haven't got anything from Cartier for quite a while now. I think the last time we got anything was about 4 years ago. So let's get into the bag. As usually, it comes with a proof of purchase and a certificate of authenticity, which I'm sure you guys are all familiar with. So that is the certificate. The SA also kindly gifted us a perfume sample for each of us. One is for men, one is for women. These are so great for traveling. I still haven't really tried it, but it's always nice to get these little samples. Obviously, our anniversary was a couple of weeks ago, so I had already unwrapped it and opened it. So here is the gift wrapping. I always love the wax seal. I should really throw this out, but I don't know why I feel so sentimental about gift wrapping paper sometimes. So I've still got it. And here is the box where our item lies. You guys are probably all familiar with what a Cartier packaging looks like. So out comes the actual inner box. And this time we actually hot stamped the box with my Korean name initials, EJA. We opted to go for small letters. Love how dainty and elegant it is. So let's open it up. Ta-da! We got the clash earrings in the rose gold, or do they call it pink gold, in the small size. Look at that craftsmanship, so intricate. I just love all the details on this Clash collection. I think at the moment this is my favorite collection from Cartier. I don't even know how to describe how nice the details are on the Clash lines. So here is the official description from Cartier website. It says, Clash de Cartier invigorates the Maison's aesthetic heritage. Studs, beads and clou carrés create the singular geometric moving mesh of this signature jewelry piece, which just explains this collection so well. What I love about the Clash collection is that these beads actually are a little bit mobile. I just feel like it takes a lot of craftsmanship to make this sort of mesh design. It is just so unique. I really truly love how the little spikes move. If I had a ring or a bracelet, I'm sure I'll just be playing with the spikes all day long. The earrings also come in yellow gold and now white gold, which is quite new. And it comes in a few different sizes. This is sort of like probably the most classic size. It is officially called a small. They released even a smaller size called mini, I think, which would be perfect for every day. Now I kind of wish that I tried the mini as well, but I really wanted a bit of a statement hoop earring, so I'm sure I would have gone for this size anyway. And they also have a medium size which has the same hoop size but it's just thicker with a double row of the beads in the middle, which I also tried previously, but I thought the single row was just a little bit more elegant and it provided enough of a statement. I didn't need the double rows. So really this small size was the perfect Goldilocks of sizes for this earring for my face size and shape. I have been really into the Clash collection in the last couple of years. I'd say it is becoming the newest Cartier icon, apart from their more long-term classic lines like the Love or Justin Clou. What I love about the Clash line is that it just looks really modern, really edgy, a little bit more unique. And best of all, I think this sort of style is a little bit harder to replicate. So apparently you do see a lot less replicas out there compared to your, say, Love line or even Justin Clou line. So I do kind of like that. It is also so unique. There is really nothing quite like this design from any other design house. Whereas something like your Love hoop earrings or bangle, you know, they're a little bit more plain. So you can find similar designs elsewhere. Anyway, let me put them on to show you what they look like. They also have a right and the left. So this purse ever so slightly is bent towards the right, which means this is the right side. It has that little snap back closure, which I'm actually a little bit worried about because it is so small. I'm worried that I'm going to lose it. Apparently you can buy the backing if you do lose it, but I kind of wish that they did it in just a clip style so that everything's just in the one piece. I'm gonna have to just be really careful not to lose the back if possible. There we have it. That is what these hoop earrings look like on me. Oh my goodness, I am so obsessed with the Clash collection. I have a few things that I really want to add from this collection. I love the ring, even their bangle. The necklace I also love, but I still don't know if I really love the look of the matching earrings and necklace all the time, especially because the Clash is a little bit more busy in design. So I'd say the necklace won't be the next item I add from the collection. Even if I do, I don't know if I'll wear them together. Maybe it does look nice, as I said, but I kind of just like the earrings to pop or the necklace to pop with this sort of statement design. Whereas the ring or the bangle, they will be far enough from my face that even if I wear the earrings with the ring, it won't look too much. So yeah, definitely really obsessed with the collection and I want to add more. So why did I go for the earrings out of the whole collection? Why didn't I start with, say, a ring or the necklace? That is because I've really been wanting to add a designer hoop earrings with a bit of a statement so I can wear them when I go out. A lot of my earrings are more dainty, so I just really wanted to add really nice hoop earrings to my collection. So I actually had a look at a few different options from other designers as well. The ones that I really considered before deciding on this one previously was, you guys know that I've been really into the Chaumet Vie de Chaumet collection as well. So I was really close to adding the matching earrings from that collection in the hoop style with the tiny little diamonds, which were basically the same price as these Clash earrings with diamonds. But I found those earrings to be more of an everyday size hoop and it didn't give me that statement that I really wanted. So it's kind of smaller. I mean, it does have the diamonds, but it just looked a little bit more plain when I wore them. I mean, I still love them and I love love how elegant they look with my necklace, so I'll probably still keep them on my long-term wish list. But for what I currently wanted, that was just a little bit boring, even though it would have made sense for me to go for those to go with my necklace. Maybe it would have been the wiser thing to do to add more to the same collection, but it just wasn't what I was looking for at this stage in my life. I just think it's so elegant. I can get them when I'm a little bit older for that more elegant look, whereas I wanted something really playful like this. I also tried on the Bulgari Serpentine hoop earrings, and I absolutely loved it in the white gold with a few diamonds. They were around the same price as well, and I still really quite like them. I know the Serpentine collection is so popular, but I don't know, I just still can't really wrap my head around the fact that it's like snakes on me. It's just a little bit strange to me. If it was any other animal, maybe it would have been okay. I don't know, but I absolutely love the style. It's really edgy and modern looking as well. But when I tried these Clash earrings, I think these ones actually really suit my face the best. Maybe because I have a rounder face and these ones have the most substance maybe. I feel like they really light up my face compared to the other earrings I've tried. I also tried on the Cartier Trinity earrings in the cushion style, which is in the square shape. I really love them as well, and I was actually tossing between those ones and these ones, but hubby absolutely loved this one. He said the Trinity is nice and classic, but it looks a little bit more mature, so you can add it when you're 50 and you'll still be fine, whereas these ones are just more fun for now. So there's some of the other styles of hoop earrings from different designers that I've considered, and the reason why I ended up deciding to go with the Clash. So yeah, these are my 2 new additions to my fine jewelry collection. I feel like I've just been so spoiled, not only with one amazing fine jewelry piece, but with 2. Again, a quick reminder to check out Angara. I've left links to Angara and my bracelet in the description section below. And don't forget to use my discount code if you happen to find anything you love for the extra savings. Hope you guys enjoyed this double unboxing. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hype it up, which is apparently a new feature that helps videos in the YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today, and I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys!